Right, so as you would know, the season is over. I'm not gonna lie, it's already affecting me hard. We've literally only had 1 week since the season ended, and I'm already just like, what are we supposed to do with our lives now? Honestly, I mean, just anyway, I'm just gonna review the entire season, review every single club, just tell you how I think they performed the whole season, which you can all just dislike and comment saying that I'm just a biased nonce. I mean, I'm literally wearing a Celtic shirt, so I mean, you already know that I'm gonna be slightly biased towards my team. But anyway, let's just get right into the video. But by the way, before this video starts, I made a video about this in January. It's a video similar to this. If you want to see that video, then no, I'll probably leave a link in the description, assuming I can actually be bothered. Yeah. Anyway, let's just talk about the first team. And obviously the first team is Dundee. They got relegated. They are now playing in the Championship. And let's be real, who didn't see that coming, honestly? The writing was on the wall for them, really, ever since the start of the season. I mean, they've played absolutely shocking all season. They only won 5 games this season out of 38 games. How do you only win 5? I don't know. Well, I suppose they are better than Huddersfield. I mean, they won like 3 games, but Dundee are one of the worst sides I've ever seen play football. They're up there with that Derby County side from 07-08, up there with Huddersfield this season. I'd say Dundee are the 3rd worst side I've ever seen play football in either Scottish Premiership or the Premier League. But yeah, because I don't really pay attention to other European leagues. I do follow teams like Barcelona in La Liga, Borussia Dortmund in Germany, Inter Milan in Italy probably. Because I just feel like, what's the point in watching all these other leagues if you don't support a team there? So, but yeah, we're getting off topic. Dundee, it was absolutely shocking. I mean, buddy, Neil McCann get the sack by, I think it was October. I think it was when he got the sack. Yes, because we all know what Celtic fans think of Neil McCann. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it, but anyway. And then you get Jim McIntyre in. He gets sacked now as well. So, I mean, and you know what I loved as well? Literally after they've been relegated, after a 1-0 defeat to Hamilton, they then go and beat, I think it was bloody, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Livingston they then went on to beat. And then they actually gave St Mirren a fight. They were already relegated, so I mean, it's like, just wow. Yeah. Anyway, Dundee, horrible season for them. And it kind of looks like the Dundee clubs are just trying to avoid each other at the moment, honestly. Because I really do think Dundee United will beat St Mirren in the playoffs. And they will be the ones that get promoted next season. And then, it's going to be another year without that derby, so there you go. Yeah. Meanwhile, moving on to the next team is St Mirren, and St Mirren also had a pretty bad season. I mean, it looked like they would go down as well for a little bit, and it looks like they will go down now. I mean, they've got Dundee United in the playoff finals, which is a tough game, and something else is that the thing is, St Mirren, they put up a really good fight, and it actually looked like they might have actually stayed up. I mean, after they lost like Hamill as well, they I can't remember what club. I think he went to like Blackburn Rovers or something. Actually, hold on, I'll just Google it right now. I'll just Google it right now. I don't have a clue where he is. He's with Scunthorpe United, actually. Jesus Christ, what? I mean, you may as well just stay with St Mirren, Adam, mate, because, I mean, they're better than bloody Scunthorpe, honestly. And St Mirren had a few good results as well. I mean, they drew with us right at the start of the season when they got their new manager in. I'm like, that is how bad we were at the start of the season. That we actually dropped points to bloody St Mirren. Anyway, let's not revisit that, alright? Rangers fans watching, have a go in the comment section if you want, but aye. Next up, moving on, finishing in 10th position was Hamilton Accies, and honest to God, when will this club get relegated? Honestly, I don't have any sort of massive hatred towards Hamilton. I mean, I'm pretty much a neutral in that Motherwell Hamilton derby. Although I do kind of prefer Motherwell to win it, to be fair. But you know, I've got a few mates who are Motherwell fans. By the way, if you're watching and you've not subscribed, then what the bloody hell are you doing with your life? Being wise, probably. Yeah. 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 Hamilton, oh my God. Just when will they go down? I mean, I don't like Hamilton, and it annoys me that they are in the league. It genuinely does, and if there are any, and to all the 2 Hamilton fans watching this video, just please get relegated next season. Please. Oh, good God, anyway. Give me strength, anyway. Finishing in 9th place this season was Livingston. What a start of the season they had. And they were able to keep up their momentum. I mean, remember they had, the manager that got them up left, and then they had bloody Kenny Miller coming in for about 2 games, and he gets sacked, and one of those games was a 3-1 victory. No, one of those games that he was as manager was a game where they lost 3-1 to us. See, we can actually beat Livingston, Rangers fans, alright? So let's not revisit that, alright? Jesus Christ. And then they got their new manager in. They've been absolutely outstanding. They beat Rangers at a point, did they know? I can't even remember. But yeah. And it was just an all-round solid season. They finished 9th in the league, and not really much else to say. Next up, finishing in 8th place was Motherwell, and Motherwell, obviously, I mean, if you're a Motherwell fan watching this video, type in the comments, how do you feel that your season's gone? I mean, you had an absolutely shocking start to the season. Motherwell were absolutely terrible. At the start of the season. They were down in the relegation spots at one point, were they? No. But they've really turned it around. Stephen Robinson once again showing that he's arguably one of the best managers in Scotland. But yeah. And also you've got players like Jake Hastie who's going to Rangers, and you've got David Turnbull. What a season he had, by the way. David Turnbull. I mean, Motherwell fans won't bloody shut up about him. But he's absolutely class. Yeah. I mean, how many goals did he get this season in the Premiership alone? I don't know. Hold on, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, he got 15 goals and 4 assists. So, I mean, yeah. What a season. Just what a season. He really has shown his true class. And there's talks of him going to Rangers or Celtic or one of the 2 old firm clubs. And honestly, to be honest, I kind of thought after Louis Moult left Motherwell that it would be a bit crap for Motherwell. But, David Turnbull has really been a solid replacement, and he's been one of the best players of the season. But aye. Now, moving on to the next team, and in 7th place was St Johnstone. Started off alright, then they get absolutely pumped a few weeks in a row. 5-1 against Rangers. 2-1 against Hearts, although Hearts absolutely annihilated them in that game. That was back when they were on form. Anyway, then they get absolute. I don't even know how to describe this. I remember watching this and I was just thinking, what? But then they beat 6-0 off of us. Just calm, you know. And it's they had a pretty, and then they started to get better. Then they just slumped again, and then they've picked up a bit, and they have finished in 7th place. I believe they might have even got more points than Hearts, but because of the whole split system works, they can't finish higher. In fact, I'll just check that right now. St Johnstone did get one more point than Hearts, and yeah. And Motherwell finished on exactly the same points as Hearts, but yeah. Speaking of Hearts, they're next. They finished 6th in the league this season. They started off absolutely superbly. I can imagine at the start of the season, like the whole of September and August, I can imagine Hearts fans are probably thinking that they would be the champions come now. They were absolutely sublime at the start of the season. They beat us right at the start of the season. They they got good results as well, like pretty much everywhere. They were unbeaten for a long while. Then they went to Ibrox and then they get absolutely just bleh. I don't know how to describe it. It's just they were just absolutely annihilated, honestly. But I mean, it just really they were probably thinking they were gonna build something and then maybe even challenge for the title. Then it just all went to I mean, the reason because I'm trying to keep my ad revenue, alright. So, alright, just please, alright. It all went to crap basically. It just all went up in flames. They started losing. They just started losing games. They lost pretty much all their best players due to injury, and they get pumped off us back-to-back weekends. 3-0 at Murrayfield and 5-0 at Parkhead, and then it's just they get beat off of bloody St Mirren 2-0 and 5-0 off of Livingston. Like it's just ridiculous. But aye, that's all I have to say about them. And moving on to 5th place, which was Hibs. Bloody hell. What an absolute disaster Hibs have this season. Like, what was that? I genuinely have an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer feeling now for Paul Eckenbottom. You get that sublime start, you think he can beat anybody, and then it just doesn't, it just all goes wrong. I mean, Hibs have been absolute dog meat since they played us at Easter Road towards the end of April. And they've really went back to the terrible form they had at the beginning of the season under Lenny. And there was genuinely a point where it looked like Hibs would finish in the bottom half, let alone above Hearts. And there were people putting them for like 3rd, 4th. I thought they'd finished 3rd, honestly. I mean, Ryan Murray, he had them finishing 2nd, so I mean, yeah. Then they get rid of Lennon, they get Heckenbottom in. They are absolutely brilliant for a solid few months now, and then it just all goes to crap again. Again, I'm keeping my ad revenue alive here, and it's just really, it's been terrible. Yet they still finish above Hearts, which is just funny, honestly. If you can have that bad a season and still finish above your rivals, that's when you know. Anyway, next up, finishing in 4th place is Aberdeen. Aberdeen kind of like a jelly bean, and they couldn't for a while this season. They bloody couldn't. They were as far down as like 8th at one point in the table, and but Derek McInnes, proving why he's a solid manager, he turned that around. They started getting really good results, and that's why they got in the top half and were able to challenge for Europe again this season. And they have just missed out on that final Europa League qualifying spot, although if we win the Scottish Cup this weekend against Hearts, which I think we will, that's going to get clipped now in case we don't. Aberdeen, unless we beat Hearts, Aberdeen will fail to even be in Europa League qualifiers. So, I mean, there you go. Next up, third place, bloody Kilmarnock. What do you have to say? Stevie Clark has absolutely he's absolutely transformed that team from being a relegation fodder to now qualifying for Europe. Like, that is the job he's done, and now he's got the Scotland job. There are people comparing him like Jock Stein and all that. I'm like, seriously, Jock got bloody 9 in a row and the Lisbon Lions and all that. What has Stevie Clark done apart from really revive Kilmarnock, basically? I get I might be biased because I'm a Celtic fan, but it's just true. It's just true. You can't compare Clark to the likes of them, alright? But yeah, I hope he does well with Scotland. I think he's a solid manager, and yeah, Kelly in Europe. Next up, second place for Rangers. Just as long as we don't mention any of the Old Firm Ibrox games, I think we're alright. But I mean, after all, life is hard as it is. I don't need all yous just spamming 2-0s in the comment section below. Alright, assuming that many Rangers fans are actually watching, which they probably won't. I get like 5 views a video, but anyway, it's hard out here. But yeah, the improvements have been there. Still finished 9 points off of us. Still trophyless. And if they sort out their consistency problems, then they could challenge, but the inconsistency is what done them in again. And again, you had Rangers fans saying, you won't be laughing now come the end of the season when we bloody win the league. You didn't. You finished 9 points behind us. That's not bloody close. I know it could have been slightly closer, but I mean, you know. This was your chance, Rangers. We had an absolute nightmare of a season, especially at the start of it. Things were just going wrong. We get knocked out of the Champions League. We get beat by Hearts. Everything was going wrong, and you couldn't capitalise. There was one point where we were bloody 6th, struggling to stay in the bloody top half, and you were up in like 2nd, and you still couldn't capitalise. Like, I'm obviously not mad that you weren't challenging, but I think it's hilarious just to wind up Rangers fans. But it's just funny to see you constantly slip up like this, and if you don't sort this out, then we're gonna win bloody 10 in a row. Watch now David Moyes come in and absolutely just do a Man United to us and just drag us from 1st to bloody 7th. Honestly, not gonna happen. That's gonna get clipped now in case it actually does, but Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. I just can't believe it. I just can't. It's just funny seeing Rangers slip up all the time because you've got all these fans on social media and that I know personally, and it's talking about how good Steven Gerrard is and how good Rangers are when they're not that great. They're not. I'm not saying we're in Barcelona. You know, I'm not saying that at all, but, like, you know what I mean? It's just been getting annoying as of recent. Anyway, next up, Celtic champions. Hail, hail. Was there any doubt? Absolutely. Well, I mean, start of the season, we had an absolute nightmare. Our star striker leaves. Our bloody manager leaves. It has been one of the worst seasons Celtic have had in absolutely years. Well, since the Ronnie Dyler days, I think, were probably the only times we were actually, worse. But yes, again, I genuinely think Rangers are cursed now. They think that we could have like this bad of a season and still win the league by 9 points. It's funny. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about Celtic because I'll do a whole season summary after the Scottish Cup final and everything. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. what am I supposed to do now with life now that the off season's kicked in? I don't know. Anyway, just thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.